Hello and welcome back to Handicrafting with Mimi. It is the November napkin exchange and our host this month is Sarah from Sunflower and DIYing. Our co-host is Christine from DIY Craftaholic. And she also happened to be the person who sent me my napkins. I sent mine to Jay with the Creative Flamingo. I've already cut the envelope open, but I haven't taken it out. We're not supposed to do anything special this month, but I wanted to open it up and show you guys what I got sent. And so we're gonna go ahead and take out the goodies here. And it looks like we got ourselves a calendar. Oh, it's so cute. It's a 2022 month calendar, and I like this. This is the Thankful and Blessed. And it has the cute little mason jars. This is so cute. Thank you, Christine. And then we have, oh, there's a card down here. Oh, how pretty. A note from Christine. It has her name on it. Isn't that pretty? And let's see here. Might just use this. She says, "Hi Naomi, I sent you these napkins to see what you can do with them. I love them and I know you'll do a great, I love them and I know you'll do great also. Send a little extra from my stash. Happy creating, love, Christine." Thank you so much. Alrighty here. Oh, she's got some nifty little things here. What is this? This is a stencil from that couture thing. I'm not sure. I've never used these, and I am sure going to try to use them. These are so cute. And it's cool, too. Maybe I'll just purchase them. And she's got a little, nice little Ziploc with some die-cut wood. I've got some snowflakes for Christmas. Ooh, just in time to decorate. Hello Fall. And this says Celebrate. And it looks like it has, oh, it says it back here. Laser cut craft, 3 pieces. That's cute. You can use it for any holiday. And you can paint it or just leave it natural. I really like the colors. So far, this is my favorite of these right here, because I've been wondering about those. So now I'll know what they are about and maybe buy myself some. Oh, look at these. Aren't these adorable? Although I love the flower, I do not like the scent, but I do love the flower. Go figure. And we got some pink ribbon. I'm not gonna take it out of the stash, but it's gingham to me, buffalo check to others. And the napkins are coming up. I'm not trying to rip the tissue. Oh, it's taped, so I probably will. I know I'm the person that everybody hates at Christmas time because I won't open my gifts fast enough. My kids hate it. Alright, I cut through the tissue anyways. It's still safe. here we are. And we've got Grateful with some pumpkins, and this is really cute. Oh, look, some more pumpkins. I'll be using maybe a couple of these. I'm setting up for Thanksgiving myself before. Actually, you'll see this after Thanksgiving. This is so pretty. Look at that. I love these burgundy roses. I think I'm going to use that one. And then we've got some Christmas ones. And also in that brick burgundy color, which I like very much. These are really pretty. And then we've got some more fall. It says give thanks. Perfect for Thanksgiving. Oh, this is so cute. Well, that's the back side, but it is cute. Snow place like home. Isn't this adorable? I like the back. Little trailer. So cute. Well, I'm going to get to thinking about what I'm going to do with these, and I will see you in a few seconds, me in a few hours. Okay, so I put a few things together, and I'm just going to go through what I'm going to do first. Most of it I'm going to do off camera, but I am taking my ribbons to make bows with. I have this charger that I got from Hobby Lobby. It was on sale and I paid like 99 cents for it. But I'm going to take a doily and I'm going to shade it into the color of the burgundy. And then I'm going to put the pumpkin on it. And I'm going to use the ribbon to go through these little holes all the way around. And then I'm going to make a bow for it. It's going to be a display for my wall for Thanksgiving. And basically I'm going to use the colored nutmeg with a little bit of Crown Royal. It's a gold color. And I'm going to mix this together to distress the white on the edges to make it a little darker. I will be on and off camera. I don't want to bore you with the whole process of it, but I will record a little bit of what I am doing. So I started the process and I wanted to record a little bit so that you could see why I'm doing it off camera. It's a little tedious. It's a doily, paper doily, so it's getting a little moist, not wet. We don't want it to get wet, but I don't want to paint over it because I just want to change the color slightly because the charger is solid white, so I'm trying to, I guess, tone down the whiteness. I'm going to use the same color around the charger on the top part, but this is going to go in the center. I want the white to come through the holes of the doily, so I'm just dabbing it so that it'll change color so you can actually see the white. I know I'm changing the color of this so that I could tone down the white, but yet I want the white to come out. You're gonna love this. This is gonna be great, I hope. Okay, so I've colored everything I want in or painted. So while this dries, I am actually going to work on the rim of the charger with the same color. I've never actually worked on this type of material, so I'm hoping it works the same as the doily or the paper. As you can see, I've been using this wax paper to mix my colors. Not sure how I want to do this. I'm not sure if it's distressing it or just lightly painting it with a dry brush just to tone down the color. Alright, so while those two dry, I'm going to take my, well, before I, so I'm going to take my napkin apart, and hopefully I will only need the one. Now, I'm not just going to cut it across. I'm actually gonna kind of cut around it a little bit, but I didn't want to have to wait and see if I don't mess this up. So I went ahead and took the whole napkin apart. So I'm gonna cut as close as possible to the napkin, and then I'm gonna do a little bit of detailing just so that it'll sit right in the center of that. So I've got this dried. I'm hoping it's completely dry. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to Mod Podge this on here, and then I'm gonna let it dry, and then I'm going to place this on here and iron it. Because I don't think that I could actually Mod Podge both of them at the same time, and we'll get a lot of bubbles and things like that. So that's what I'm gonna do first is I would say I'm gonna do it lightly, but I actually want it to soak through the doily so that when I go to Mod Podge or iron the napkin itself, it'll adhere to the napkin as well. The good thing with doilies, they're a little thicker, so you can actually move it if it moves on you. I'm gonna go ahead and work my way outward in case the paint starts to come off. We don't want it on the white part. Once I have this centerpiece done, I'll work my way around the outer part. There are some wrinkles, but I'm hoping that with the iron it'll come out because they're very small. Okay, so I let this dry, and now what we're going to do is we're going to Mod Podge it. Now, if you notice, I have two here, and on this side, it's a corner. I chose to do it to where I can put the bow in the center and still see what I'm going to embellish these with. But for right now, we're gonna iron this. And let's see here. Make sure it's centered. So I pre-measured my ribbon. I'm going to put my ribbon in here. And as I've said before, I'm a horrible ribbon bow maker, not ribbon maker, but a bow maker. But I need 5 of these because there are 5 sets. Actually, there's 7, but on the top part, I'm not going to put it because I'm going to use the bow. At least for now, I'm not sure. Just trying to make these about the same size. I'll probably end up trimming it. And so what I'm doing is stick it in the one hole. There's 3 little holes, but I'm only using the outer holes. Yes, I cheated. I put a little bit of Scotch tape on this because I couldn't get it through the hole. I am going to double knot it just to make sure that it's holding tight before I actually do the bow. I'm hoping that this will look good once I put them all on. But for now, I'm going to put the rest of them off camera. Okay, so the first bow was unsuccessful and it was really small. So I went through my stash and I found a better matching bow, and I did it off camera because like I said, I'm horrible at making bows, but I did come up with it, and I still added the burgundy because I wanted it to bring the flowers out. But I also made it a hanging piece because I'm going to put it in my kitchen as part of my Thanksgiving decor. So for my next project, I am taking this piece of wood I grabbed at the Dollar Tree a while back. They had a whole bunch of them this size, so I couldn't pass it up and I grabbed them. Figured I'd use them at one point or another. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my napkin and I'm gonna take this oval, which I also got at the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to put that here, well actually here, and then I'm gonna turn it around and I'm gonna put the little trailer on the back so that it looks like it is towing it. And in the background I'm going to turn it into some kind of snowy road, and then some with some pines. But I will be creating my own pines because I do not have bottle brush trees, and I don't know where to find them. I've looked and I can't find any. But for now, I'm going to do the painting of the wood, and I'm going to use a khaki by Decor suede. It's lightly textured, which is what I wanted. Once that dries, I will massage the truck and the trailer to my pieces and work from there. So for right now, I'm going to go ahead and paint off camera. Okay, so I went ahead and did paint this with what I originally had said, but I had to use a different one for this one because the colors that I picked were too orange and it didn't go. And the reason why I didn't want them white is because I'm going to put some snow on it, and I didn't want it to be snow on white. And so right now I'm going to cut out the napkin and montage it onto my ovals, and I'm going to put this one here, and that's basically what it's going to look like, except it's going to be standing up. So I'm going to put some Mod Podge on both of these. I'm going to let them dry, and I'm going to use the ironing method on these. So the truck in the snow place like home did not fit in this oval. It was too large, so what I decided to do is just put the truck by itself, and I brought down the letters to the small oval. Earlier I had Mod Podged it and it dried, or soaked it up, one or the other, and I'm hoping that it just dried. and it would adhere once I use the iron. Now originally I wanted it to look like the truck was towing I'm not sure that I can do that now. But since we're not on the same plaque anyways, we're just gonna make this look like it's centered maybe. And there's that one. Again, you can choose to Mod Podge over it, but I haven't had any problem not putting any. I'm thinking my daughter's gonna cut this off, but she does all my fixing of the videos. But I thought I would show you how messy my desk actually is when I'm working, which is why I do everything off camera. But yeah, this is a glimpse of what I'm going to be working on. Got my Christmas trees here, and I've got a few others here. I couldn't find any bottle brushes, so I went through my stash, and I found these Christmas picks that I bought at Walmart last year after Christmas, and I paid like 25 cents for each of them. They were, I think they're 75% off, and so I bought a whole bunch of them, and I decided to take some apart, and I came up with some little miniature trees out of the picks that I found. So I'm going to figure out how I'm going to put them together, and then I'll be back. So I did the first two trees off camera, but I didn't want to do the other two. I wanted to show you what I was doing. I'll turn it around. The trees were a little too short, so I added a Jenga block. I took my drill and put it through there. I don't know if you could see that. But since this oval is shorter, I actually took the little squares, which I get at Dollar Tree, right here. But for this one, I actually have to turn it around. I knew where I wanted them in the back, but I didn't in the front. Actually, I think I'm gonna need only one. Mark where I want the glue. And then set it. Hold it for a few minutes. I placed it, but I'm probably gonna have to trim it a little bit because it's covering the lettuce or no place like snow place like home. But that was that. Now I'm going to take these other ones and I'm gonna set them up front. But I'm debating on whether to actually put the snow down before I put the trees. So I will be right back once I figure that out. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I'm gonna turn it because I believe you can't see up high. So anyhow, I will show you the end result here. We're still working on some embellishments. So I've got the trees and the truck and the trailer from the one napkin. Now, I went ahead and put the lights on off camera because they're really hard to place, so I'm gonna put some tacky glue and I'm going to spread it because although I've heard some people say that the faux snow from Dollar Tree is messy, I'm gonna use it mostly because that's all I have. But I'm gonna use the tacky glue to add it instead of Mod Podge. Maybe it won't be so messy. So I've got the little snowman, mom and son, working on the snowman. I finished it up. I think I don't want to add any more to it. Off camera, I added a little bit more snow with some glue. I only hot glued the lamppost and the snowman. The rest of them I left them loose, mostly because the snow wouldn't let me hot glue them down. So, and they don't seem to fall. But either way, let me know what you think. I have one more project and I'll show you in a minute. Okay, so I had gone to Hobby Lobby way before Halloween, and they were having a 50% sale on, I think it was the fall stuff. And I found these chargers and I thought they were just beautiful because, for one, my favorite color is green, any shade of green. Of course, you have favorites and stuff like that, but most greens. My Thanksgiving colors are green and oranges and stuff like that. So I went online. This is not part of the napkin exchange, but I thought I could share since it is working with napkins. I went to Amazon to find something that I could make this prettier, and I found these napkins and I ordered these. And well, we have a little thing going on here in the family. I'm going to set one of either or in the center of the charger. Now my daughter has been helping me cut them out, and we've decided, but I'm not gonna tell you which one it is. I want to know from you guys if you like this one better, which is the turkey, or the cornucopia. Personally, I like them both. There's 10 settings. I'm giving you a second look. I'm going to use the ironing method, and once that's done and I let it cool down a little bit, I'm going to slightly put a little bit more on top of it to protect it, because obviously we are going to wet these. Because even though they're chargers, they do get wet or spilt on, and we want to be able to protect it. I figured you guys aren't going to see this till after Thanksgiving anyways. So I decided to let you know what we chose, but I would love it if you guys would let me know what you would have chosen, if the turkey or the cornucopia. I'll show you the one I have already done. I'm assuming, yep, there it is. So we went with the turkey because it just looks cuter to me. I love them both, but we just seem to think, basically my family and I decided that the turkey would be best. So I had a shadow box and I was trying to paint it, but it wouldn't, because apparently it was painted with oil-based paint and my water-based acrylic would not stick to it. So I ended up sanding it, but because it was kind of a shadow box, I kind of broke it, which is okay because that way I was able to sand it down and get the paint to adhere to it. So this was my next project, but I did most of it off camera. I went ahead and painted, this was all white, and I painted it gold. And I cut up a little doily. It was a full doily, and I cut it because I needed the center. Christine sent me a little card, and I love teapots and saucers. So I decided, even though it's not a napkin, I cut it out, and I'm going to place it in here and put the shadow box around it. The teapot has pink and creams, and the saucer itself has a little purple on it. So I wanted to combine all the colors with this, which is why the background is a cream color. But I wanted something to bring it out, so I used the white. And then I painted the frame with King's Gold from Decor. And so yeah, so we're gonna do that right now, and that'll be probably my last project for this video. And I am just gonna, I'm not gonna Mod Podge it, I'm just gonna use a glue stick with the doily. Okay, so I'm going to use a glue stick, and it's supposed to be purple, but it's not going on purple for some odd reason. But I'm going to go ahead and put all the glue on here. Well, I can see some of the purple, but just want to make sure that it sticks to the edges. Oops, sorry. Let me take this and try to center it. And because this is not a napkin, I can actually glue this. For some odd reason, it's not going on purple, but I can't put all the glue stick on there. Okay, so she also sent me these, and I wanted to use them on here to bring out the lavender color of the saucer. Okay, and you can't put it down unless you know that's where you want it, because it's got the little sticky squares. And there we go. It's kind of a 3D. And I've got these other ones also. I still want to keep it looking like a shadow box, kind of. Now, because this is the part that actually broke off when I was sanding, this is the part that I am gonna glue. Yeah. Just want to make sure that it goes on properly. There we go. And take my glue gun. It's hot wood glue. Ooh, a little too much, I think. So I thought I was done, but I was told that it needed something. And so I went and I painted a memory wood cutout. and I painted it the same color of the frame to bring out what was there. So, hopefully you like it. Alright, we'll do the final reveal next. So here's the final reveal. You got your platter, which was the charger, and then we got the memory. And we kind of threw in some Christmas stuff after Thanksgiving. Don't forget to go below and check out the playlist for all the ladies that joined in the Napkin Exchange this month. Again, our host was Sarah from Sunflower DIYing. Our co-host was Christine from DIY Craftaholics. We'll see you next time.